This video is brought to you by my supporters on Patreon. Hi guys, I'm here with the second part of my Ming worklog video series, and this time I am working on her breastplate. And so what I'm doing here is taking a piece of craft foam, just something that's like the thinnest one you can find, and forming that around a giant, or not giant, but just a orb that I bought offline. And by orb I mean like these fillable plastic clear acrylic DIY ornaments. And I forget the size of this one, but it's the size that you see there. Obviously though, the size kind of depends on what you need, so figure that out or find an object that's about the size you need and round and form a piece of craft foam around it. It does take a lot more work than I believe it would with Warbler, but it is still possible.
Cause the scars that wear prove that it's true, and the ones that bleed remind me of the war that we went through.
Now I'm going ahead and dremeling down the area where I'm going to attach the booby cups and making that more angled because it's just easier to attach it that way. And the thing that I'm dremeling down there is the part that goes around her entirely, and I just measured how big I needed that to be and then cut out a large rectangle and then traced the booby cups onto the foam at the top, like where I wanted them to sit, and then cut that out. And here I'm gluing them into place.
Forgot your name, don't remember where we met.
Her breastplate is fairly simple. It's literally just a rectangle with boob cups and then a diamond in the center and these two kind of triangular pieces that stick down. And so those are what I'm working on, the triangle piece and the diamond. I'm just kind of bending the diamond and cut out a little area in some craft foams to give it a bit more of a shape to it rather than just have it be flat. And by cut out an area, I mean I cut these little slits that allowed me to bend the areas where a diamond would typically bend from one corner to the other. And here I'm just gluing on that top layer of the triangle, and then I will go ahead and put a bunch of little crisscrossy patterns using a X-Acto knife in the back, but I won't cut all the way through. That's the key. This just helps give the hot glue a kind of like something to grip to and allows it to stick better. I also cut out the same area on the breastplate itself and then glue it all down. Once I have everything glued into place, I go ahead and Dremel around the edges just to make sure everything is nice and smooth and even, and then I will prime it using wood glue, but I don't have footage of that, which is why I'm saying it now, because then it skips right to painting. And one thing that I did leave out of the video because I didn't do until I started to paint it and realized I was missing the little gold bands that go on the top of the boob cups, and I went back and added those real fast and then finally got to fully painting it. The gold parts are spray paint and the black part is acrylic paint, and I'm just brushing on the black paint as you can see here. I do a couple layers of that because it is not thick enough, or it's still fairly transparent and patchy with just 1 or 2 layers.
Cause the scars that we prove that it's true, and the ones that bleed remind me of the war that we went through. Maybe I see to bring back the sweet memory. Baby, I'm glad the good times faded.
Once the painting is done, I go ahead and seal everything with a glossy spray paint sealer. And now I'm finishing it off by attaching a zipper to the back of it. This zipper is also attached to the corset that I made for her. And real fast, I made the corset by using a pattern that I had, and that's basically it. And then I sewed a zipper to the back of the corset, and I'm gluing a zipper to the back of the breastplate. This way everything is one piece and it can just zip on and off. Again, I did add the little slashes on the inside of the EVA foam so that this would stick really well, and it did work and it held up fine, and I didn't have any problems with the zipper coming off. That is it for this video though. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it somewhat helpful, and will check out the other videos in this series. Thanks for watching!